gym without my muscles shaking like a vibrating bass drum. I'm violating.
Hey, what's up guys? Gonna do a quick pre-workout review today, and this is actually gonna be revisiting an older pre-workout that I've reviewed in the past, and that is Driven Sport Frenzy. Now, I originally had got this pre-workout back in like 2013, 2014, and this is after Driven Sport Craze was totally like banned off the market, highly controversial. Then they came out with Frenzy, which was their, kind of like their sequel to Craze. And it wasn't even available in the States. I remember I ordered it from UK the first time, and I took it. I loved it. It was like the first pre-workout that had DMHA in it. It was one of the first ones. It might have been the first one that I've tried. And the energy was great. It was amazing. The mental focus, I gave it a really good review, and kind of forgot about it. Like, I honestly didn't even realize it was still on the market. I thought it had just disappeared. Till recently, I was looking around at this one supplement site in the UK and realized it's actually still available. So I went ahead and ordered it. I got some here in a bag, Driven Sport Frenzy. Traveling right now, so I just got some different pre-workouts in bags like this. To get this, I had to pay a little bit more than I would normally pay for a pre-workout. But I wanted to revisit this and see, does it live up to what I remember? Is it still as good as what I remember from like 5-6 years ago? Now, looking at the label, it looks like it's still the same product, not reformulated or anything. It looks, similar to how I remember it. And you got your first ingredients: creatine monohydrate, taurine, L-citrulline, L-carnitine, L-tartrate. Now, let's be honest, none of those ingredients are gonna like make or break this product. And based on the scoop size, 4.9 grams for the one scoop, you can be certain that all of those named ingredients are underdosed to some extent. The creatine is definitely underdosed. I mean, what is a clinical dose of creatine monohydrate? 5 grams? And the whole scoop is 5 grams. So you got creatine, taurine. The creatine might be a couple grams. Taurine, who knows? Probably a gram or less. Citrulline, probably also a gram or less. L-carnitine, L-tartrate. I mean, that's another ingredient that you're going to want at least like 1 or 2 grams of. So all of this stuff is underdosed. But you get to the 5th ingredient, which is listed as 4-methyl-2-pentanamine citrate, or they call it Po-Chung Tea, or the trademarked name Pentergy. Now, when you look this up, when you try to Google it, you can't find any information on any of that. When you actually Google the technical compound's name, there's nothing online about it, except like on some chemical websites, just the basic information, like the actual chemical properties and whatnot. Then the Po-Chung Tea, can't find anything on that online. And then even when you try to search the trademark Pentergy, there's absolutely nothing on that. So none of this stuff is on the internet. Now, from what I know and remember, that ingredient, that's supposed to be the good stimulant in this product. And I thought I remember it as being DMHA, but after trying to just research this real quickly, I don't know if technically this is DMHA. It might be a similar, related stimulant. So then you got a couple other ingredients. Then your last ingredient is caffeine anhydrous. Again, we don't know exactly how much is in it. I would guess probably 300 grams or so, which was probably like typical for the back when the time when this came out. Nowadays you got some pre-workouts that have like way higher levels of caffeine. But back when this product came out, I would say like 300 grams or so would be your standard dose for a pre-workout. It's a fairly small scoop size, 5.54 grams, with 4.9 of that being the actual active ingredients. And if you read the directions, a full serving is 2 scoops. Now, I don't have a scoop with me, but I do have a scale, so we're gonna weigh out 2 scoops. Forgive my dirty scale. Got it zeroed out. Okay, that's a little bit messy, but I got about 11 grams there. If I can remember, this was never the greatest tasting pre-workout. Just like Craze, which is my favorite pre-workout of all time, it definitely left something to be desired as far as the taste goes. So it's okay. I mean, it's not horrible. It's not repulsive to drink. You can drink it, no problem, but it doesn't taste good. It's not something you're gonna really enjoy sipping on. It's actually kind of bad. It's not enjoyable, but it is what it is. This is blue raspberry flavor. I don't remember if there were any other flavor options. There may have been one other flavor, or this may have been the only option, I'm not sure. So as far as taste, I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a 4 out of 10. And it's not repulsive, and it's not the worst thing I've ever tasted as far as pre-workout, but it's definitely not good tasting. All right, so I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna go to the gym in a little while, and I'm gonna see if this lives up to, my memories of it. Let's see if it stands the test of time, and if it's as good as I remember it, or if I'm gonna be a little bit let down. Let's see. All right, guys, back from the gym. Let's review this Driven Sports Frenzy. I'm gonna just break it down real simply. This was an awesome pre-workout back in 2013. 2019, not so much. Back in 2013, a pre-workout having DMHA in it like this, if this is even DMHA, I'm not even sure. But a stimulant like this, just to get that next level energy and mental focus that you hadn't felt before, that just put it up there on a special level. Now, unless you're a newbie to supplements and pre-workouts, then it's just not going to affect you like that. If you're like me and you've been taking this type of stuff for years and years, you're just not going to get that same effect from it. Now, take away the DMHA from this, and what are you left with? Just some very basic underdosed stuff: creatine, taurine, carnitine, citrulline. You're not going to get much of a pump. So to recap, it's a pre-workout. It really has nothing special to it. It's an overpriced pre-workout. It's hard to find. If you're in the States, you'd have to order it from the UK, which is mz-store.com. That's a store on Muscle Zone. You're only getting 20 servings, and it's a bit pricey. The flavor is bad. It's one of the worst tasting. I don't want to say it's repulsive, but as far as flavor goes, it's probably one of the worst tasting pre-workouts I've had lately, and it's just probably not worth it. All right, so that's the review, guys. Like I said, it's probably irrelevant because this is not like a new product that you're going to be going out and trying. It was more just, a trip down memory lane for me to see how it compared. I'm going to have some more relevant reviews coming soon. I am a pre-workout connoisseur, and I've been trying a lot of different products, just haven't been doing reviews because I'm busy. I'm actually working overseas and whatnot. But I am going to be having some more relevant reviews coming soon, so check me out next time, guys, and take care.